Well, what's up, everybody? This your boy Eric Langford, also known as Born Again Easye on Instagram, or known as Easye. You can follow my channel, Easy's World. Um, I wanted to really just to sit down and discuss with you guys, not just so much about what's been going on with me in the last, I can say, 2 years. As a lot of you know, I have just gotten out of a relationship that I was in. My first ever relationship, and I can tell you, it was I didn't know everything. I wasn't the best person when it came to that relationship. I was new to a lot of things. The girl that I was with, not gonna disclose any names. Some of you know her. She, knew more about it because she was in a relationship with me. And I'm not trying to make anyone seem bad, but I'm gonna explain to you guys what happened. Not many people know. I was always happy and smiling, but not many people know that relationship put me in a dark place. And what I mean by that is it put me in a place where, I felt like I wasn't myself. I was changing who I was for this relationship. And what I mean by that is, she was very, manipulative and deceiving in a lot of ways. And, it was just crazy, and a lot of it, some of it wasn't intentional, some of it was, a lot of it was due to a personal issue that that was never dealt with. But just to know that, the way it changed me, the way it had me, acting, and the way it had me doing things was just not right. I separated myself from a lot of my closest friends, and the ones I call family. I separated myself from them, and it got to the point where, she didn't even have to do anything. All she had to say was a little bit of this and that, and I just was trying so much just to please her, just to make her happy, to make her, be the happiest person in the world, that I separated myself from those who I love and those who I cared about. And being transparent and being honest, we was doing some things, that we wasn't supposed to do, sex-wise. That's just being honest, and even, after I was, done with her, you know, we broke up, still with some things happening, and it was just like I was just trying so much to be friends with her, but it was just so much stuff that was just going on, and it wasn't, working out. It just kept butting heads to the point where, I just had to cut it all apart. I just had to cut it all off because it was just too much, and it was this thing definitely taught me on just, I feel like I am better. I am getting back to that place of being me, being E, the happy, joyous E, going out with his friends, just enjoying life without having to worry about, a lot of stuff. Like, it was so, when I tell you guys that it was deep and it was, crazy, it was. I was really, like, I don't say much because a lot of times, I just want to try to, I don't know, I just keep it to myself. And I know it's not good, but, I don't tell everyone because I just, I don't know. I don't know if it's an embarrassing feeling or whatever it may be, but I am truly glad to be, getting back to myself, to getting back to just being E. You know what I mean? The E that everyone loves. Of course, I'm focusing on my music. I'm focusing on my comedy. I'm focusing on this inspiration. And I said all that just to say this, like, make sure you know who you talking to. When you get into a relationship, make sure you truly know the person, because, I didn't find out till about 4 or 5 months in that she had just got out of the relationship like 2 weeks before she started talking to me. So it was just like I didn't know that, and she didn't mention that. And there was a lot of things that wasn't mentioned until we got deep into the relationship and developed that love, and that's when all the crazy stuff come out. So truly get to know a person before you even get to that stage, so you won't be caught up in a situation, being trapped, being like I was, because that dark place that I was in was not a good place. It was a place that left me, just unfocused, just doing things that I knew I wouldn't normally do myself. But because I was hurt and going through the emotions of all that was in my mind, it caused me to do things that I normally wouldn't do. So, I am glad to be, back to myself and, you know, build my relationship strong again with God. You know, to all my family, to all the friends and those who I've hurt, who I have distanced myself from. I truly want to make this apology to you guys, to say that I am sorry, to say that I am getting better, you know, and, you know, thank you guys who was praying for me, who was concerned for me, you know, who was, you know, just keeping me in prayer. You know, I know that, you know, you guys may have not liked my behavior, was upset with me, but, you know, you guys still stay by my side even afterwards and will still being there for me even though after the breakup. So, you know, thank you guys. And, you know, like right now I'm just focusing on, like I said, my relationship with God, my work, getting myself together and getting, you know, making big moves for this year. So, yeah, once again, thank you. I mean, you guys, just like I said, man, that's all I gotta say. But, you know, show love to my channel, subscribe to my channel, Easye's World, Easye World, whichever one it is. You know, just click that link in the on Instagram. Also follow me, Born Again Easye. I got content out. I don't just do motivational videos. I do motivational and comedy. You know, also stay tuned because I got some, you know, with my, like I said, the play cousins that I do work with. We got some serious stuff about to pop off. So stay tuned, man, and just be prepared and be on the lookout. Thank you.